Hey, what's up guys? We just finished my week 5 match of the GPSL versus Sacred Thunder. Like I always do, I'm going to show you the team building process, and then I'm going to show you our replay. So the Sacred Thunder has a really scary team, mainly because his Mega is Mega-Scizor X, and that thing's so scary. If it sets up a couple Dragon Dances, you really don't have a lot of answers to it. It'll just sweep your team. So let me go through his team real quick. He has Mega-Scizor X, Keldeo, Mew, Mamoswine, Raikou, Heracross, Florges, Electros, Tyrantrum, Durant, Drifbloom, and Bastiodon. So, like I said, the thing I was scared of the most was definitely the Mega-Scizor X. I guess you could throw in the Mamoswine. Mamoswine can kind of put in a lot of work to things. And then maybe like, I don't know, the Tyrantrum is kind of threatening as well. Maybe if it's Choice Scarf or if it's Banded, something along the lines of that. So, pretty good team on his part. Kind of scared of it. So my main answer was, I looked at his team and I said, well, he doesn't have a single Fairy Resist. So I was like, I'm definitely bringing my Choice Spec Sylveon. This thing puts in so much work. You guys have seen it before. And I don't know why this little pink thing can do so much damage, but it can. So definitely wanted to bring that. And then it's another good check to his Charizard X. Like, this thing is definitely not a counter by any means, but I wanted it to just hit it like, say he wanted to be greedy and switch into it. A resisted, I think I did the calc earlier, and a Charizard without Mega Evolving resists a Specs Hyper Voice, and I still think I do over half to it. So definitely wanted to bring this thing, and I definitely did bring it. So then I saw he had Keldeo as well, and I definitely needed a Keldeo counter, so I chose Latios. So I thought Latios would do pretty good, just because of its Draco and Psyshock capabilities. I also threw Thunder Wave on there for speed control if I needed it, and then Trick if he brought something along the lines of his Florges. If he brought the Florges, I was definitely going to trick that and give it a Choice Scarf. But he did not end up bringing it, so it's always good to be safe though. Also, another reason for the Choice Scarf is if his Mega-Scizor X set up one Dragon Dance, I would still be able to outspeed and kill with the Draco Meteor or Thunder Wave in case I didn't want to risk the Draco Miss. So that is the reason why I chose the Choice Scarf Latios. It was just the best overall answer to the rest of his team. So then we have this Mega-Scizor here, and I chose a pretty bulky Mega-Scizor because of the Mamoswine. This thing is my main Mamoswine answer. I did the calcs. A Life Orb Earthquake to this particular Mega-Scizor does like around 35%. So definitely wanted to bring this thing in. Mamoswine doesn't get any fire type attacks, I don't think. Maybe he'll obviously gets Hidden Power Fire, but no Mamoswine on the earth is ever going to use Hidden Power Fire unless you don't know what you're doing. So I am running almost max HP along with a very good defensive investment with a defensive nature, and then some attack investment to still do pretty good amount of damage to things that want to come in. I chose Knockoff instead of Bug Bite because I thought Knockoff would be pretty nice, trying to get rid of some items on his team, and then Bullet Punch is just there for your standard priority. So that is the Mega-Scizor set. Also a good check to his, what was I about to, let's see. Yeah, good check to his Mew. Although I knew he would probably bring Mew as one of his fire type attacks, trying to catch my Mega-Scizor off guard. You guys will see later. Along the lines of that, maybe it's a good Florges killer. I brought it for the Florges as well, but like I said, he did not bring it. And also, it kind of stops Tyrantrum in its tracks. So definitely wanted to bring Mega-Scizor this match. I don't really remember. I don't think it did too much, but we'll see. And then as another bulky water type, we chose, instead of Rotom, we brought Slowking this week. I didn't think Rotom would do that much to his team, honestly. I thought it'd be kind of a bad matchup against most things. So I wanted to pick a Pokemon with Regenerator. So we have the Scald, Psyshock, Calm Mind, Slack Off, Slowking. I have my my EV spread. My EV spread is specifically designed to live one, I think 1+1 Dragon Claw from him. And then the Scald is just obviously for trying to get some burns. This thing is also a very good Keldeo counter. So I thought this thing would be very useful. I think one other thing I brought it for, I guess just to try to maybe get the Bastiodon in case he brought it. But other than that, it's pretty much just used as a wall. If you wanted to start setting up a Calm Mind War with me, I would definitely win due to my Psyshock. So because I hit on the physical defensive side, not the specially defensive side. So that is why I brought the Slowking. Good bulk as well, so that's kind of my special defensive wall. Then we have my physical wall with Donphan, Earthquake, Toxic, Rapid Spin, and Stealth Rock. You guys will see in the videos, Donphan didn't even get to come out. I didn't bring out Donphan one time, so you will see that. But I brought it for my Stealth Rocks. I wanted to get up rocks, but I just decided it was better to do what I did in the battle, so you guys will see that in a second. Then we have the Choice Banded Entei. I thought Entei was just good because of the extreme speed. I needed to knock out the Charizard X if it got up to a certain amount of Dragon Dances. It's just my last ditch effort pretty much. Stone Edge is also for the Charizard X. Iron Head for the Florges if he brought it. I think Iron Head, I'm pretty sure I brought Iron Head just in case he was Thick Fat Mamoswine and for the Florges. That's about it, honestly. Then the rest is just Sacred Fire, trying to burn things, and Extreme Speed for that priority. So I will show you guys the battle here. We'll hop right into it. So he ended up bringing his Raikou, his Mew, his Mamoswine, his Mega Charizard X, his Heracross, and his Keldeo. So I got the matchups pretty well. The only thing I was worried about, honestly, is Mew, because you never know what set Mew is. Mew gets almost every single move in the games. Excuse me. And then his Raikou could be kind of troubling. I didn't know if he would be the sub Calm Mind Raikou. I kind of had some trouble with that. I feel like my team didn't match up well against that. I do have the Hyper Voice Sylveon, so that was probably my best answer to it. And then, like I said, Mamoswine is always a problem, so I was kind of worried about that. So I will show you what happens here. I predicted I think I predicted Keldeo to lead, or the Charizard, so I went straight into my Sylveon here, and I was like, okay, so I got a good matchup. I'll just spam Hyper Voice to see what he wants to bring out. So he goes out into his Raikou, which is great because this is something that I was worried about, and I get off a nice 59% to him. I'm pretty sure that's AV because I think a Hyper Voice would do more than that. Maybe not, I don't know the calc really. So then he goes out into his Heracross on the second Hyper Voice, and this thing just straight drops. So that's fantastic. You guys will see here why he brought that out here in a second. Then he brings out, yeah, see, he misclicked. So I felt pretty bad, but honestly, it's still his fault. So he brings out the Mamoswine. Definitely don't want to stay in here. Went right out into my Scizor here, and it looks like I made a really good play because he Iron Heads. So I wasn't predicting that. I was just predicting him to go straight for the Earthquake. I'm going to definitely just Mega Evolve here and click Knockoff, trying to get rid of an item, and he brings out the Mew, so it looks like I even made another good play. So he says that sucks, but like I said, it's still his fault nevertheless. So I figured if he brought out the Mew, he obviously had a Fire-type attack, so I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, because he will outspeed and a Bullet Punch doesn't kill. I did the calc. So I bring out my Entei on the incoming Fire Blast. Does absolutely nothing. Still don't know what set he is, and then I just wanted to click Extreme Speed for some damage on something, and we were able to knock out the Mew, which is awesome because that Mew didn't get to do anything this match. Then he brings out the Keldeo, and I was kind of worried about this because I didn't know what kind of Keldeo it was, but I do have plenty of answers to it with Latios and Slowking. So I go out into my Slowking here knowing I can take any attack this thing wants to throw at me, and he Scald, burns me, but I'm still in a very good position with the Slowking. I also have Regenerator to switch out and get some health back. So I'm just going to click Psyshock here because it's super effective. He can bring out whatever he wants. I don't really care. I just wanted to get Psyshock just to make sure he wasn't a sub Calm Mind Keldeo. And then I do 17% to the Mamoswine. So I want to stay in here because I can Scald Burn. It's not in his best interest to stay in because I could get the burn here and that would render his Mamoswine useless. So I wanted to get off at least one Scald, do a nice 46% to him, but we don't get a burn. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I definitely want to switch out here now and save my Slowking. I know he's going for the Earthquake here again, so I think I go out into my... Okay, yeah, I go out into my Scizor to play it safe, just in case he went for the Icicle Crash. So my Scizor takes absolutely nothing, only takes 27% from that. So I think he's adamant without Life Orb, that would be my guess. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff, predicting his switch, but he did not switch, and he is Assault Vest. So I'm going to roost up here and get some health back. I need a Scizor to be at a little bit of healthier range than that. So I'm able to get up to 59%. I think I predict a switch out. Do I switch out myself? I'm almost positive I switch out here. Yeah, I switch out, and I go into my Latios. I'm almost positive. So yeah, I'm able to go out into my Latios here, and I predicted him to stay in and Mega Evolve, trying to just go right for the Dragon Claw. But he does the right move, and he just sacks his Mamoswine here. I am Choice Scarf, so I am locked into the Draco Meteor here. That is the reason why I switch out here next turn, because he brings out his Keldeo here, and I know a Draco Meteor will still do a lot, but I don't want to just stay in. I have an answer to this in Slowking here, so I go right back out into my Slowking, and he can't really do anything to me. And so I see he is the sub Calm mindset, so I kind of got worried, but then again, I know Slowking can take this on one-on-one. And with the burn, I'm thinking Slowking's going to bring this down with him. So I'm just literally going to stay in and click Psyshock, not let him get any free turns. I don't want to Calm Mind myself. I don't want to slack off. Even though I could have, looking back at it, but it honestly doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep clicking Psyshock and make this Keldeo go down as soon as possible. As you can see, I'm just clicking Psyshock. It's doing 51%. There's no way he can beat me one-on-one. So now he's up to +2, and I thought I could live a Secret Sword, but I can't. So I'm able to drop from that. Maybe it was a high roll, who knows. So Slowking goes down, but I still have my Latios in the back, and I'm going to go right out into that because I can outspeed. So I go out into my Latios here, and I'm pretty sure I just click Psyshock. Yeah, I can just click Psyshock. Because I knew he would stay in because of the boosts. There's no reason to switch out. His other Pokemon were already really low except the Charizard. So he goes out into his Raikou, and I know a Psyshock's going to kill this thing too. So I stay in and kill it because I know he's not the Choice Scarf set. So that's awesome. I'm able to knock out the Raikou, and all he has left is the Charizard. So my play here was, let me pause it here for you guys. My play was, I was going to stay in and click Psyshock, thinking it would do a decent amount and he would kill me off, and then I could go out into my Entei and kill him with an extreme speed. So that was my play there, or my play here. So I could have switched out and then Draco'd, but I didn't want to risk the miss. I thought this would be a safer play. But as you can see, he actually kind of knocks out a couple of my Pokemon, and I'm still able to clean up the game. So you guys will see here as he Mega Evolves and I go straight for the Psyshock, and it's only doing 46%. So I know he's still at half. And a Dragon Claw is definitely going to kill Latios. Latios is not bulky at all. So Latios goes down, and I figured he has some HP investment, but I still thought my Banded Extreme Speed would kill. Even he says GG and I say GG, thinking the game is over. But my E-Speed only does 42%, and he's going to roost up here. So I was like, okay, I definitely need to switch out here into my... I just go out to my Sylveon here because I was thinking it's a roll if Flare Blitz kills. A roll in my favor, actually. So I was just going to click Hyper Voice and do a good amount of damage, then kill him with the Extreme Speed. So he actually goes first. Well, I mean, obviously he goes first, but he does get the roll in his favor, and he knocks me out. But I do carry Stone Edge in the back with Entei, and I also had Donphan for Earthquake, so I'm pretty sure I still have the game in the bag. Even if I did miss 2 Stone Edges in a row, there's no way Dragon Claw killed Entei from 81%. But I'm able to knock him out with a Stone Edge and clean up the victory. So that's the game, guys. He had a pretty threatening team, like I said earlier. I was kind of worried. That's why you really need to make sure you can get rid of that Charizard. They can be so threatening. If he started setting up Dragon Dances, who knows? It could have been a different story. So that is week 5 in the GPSL, and your Real Marill are 5-0. So please go ahead and show your support by smashing that like button. I really appreciate it. My channel's been growing pretty well in the past month. I really appreciate your support, guys. I love doing this for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy my videos because I enjoy making them. So I think that'll be it, guys, and I will see you next time.